Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to the second presentation of mine. This presentation's title is The Community of Makoko. There are four things that we're going to cover in this presentation, and the things are: what is Makoko exactly, Makoko's history, the struggle with its government, and Makoko nowadays. First of all, what is Makoko exactly? Makoko is a localized community located on the coast of mainland Lagos. The houses of the residents are built on water from hardwood, supported by wood stilts driven deep into the waterbed. Each house usually houses between 6 to 10 people, sorry, and a high percentage area are rental properties. The waters are 5 feet deep and water meanders through the water settlements like streets in between houses. These streets act as a road system where you can find canoes carrying children and canoes carrying children to school and people to their places of work, as well as a form of transportation. And canoes are used as an act of point sales, where women sell food and water and household goods. The main economic activities are salt making and sand dredging, and sawmills, firewood, and fishing. History of Makoko. The date of conception for Makoko is debatable, but the majority of literature and articles assert that it was established in the 18th century as a fishing village. Over the many years, thousands of people have made this place their home, and like many other slum areas, the full population of Makoko is unknown because it is formally unrecognized, and to be unrecognized from your own government is a really bad thing for you. Makoko and its fight with the government. In July 2011, more than 200 people were made homeless due to the government issuing a demolition exercise of the Makoko waterfront communities. A 72-hour quit notice was delivered to the residents, and it stated that due to the environmental nonsense and security risk, people who own the shanties should vacate the area. Police and state government staff arrived using machetes to cut down the strips and of the wooden homes on water, and at that time no alternative accommodation was offered to the residents. The demolition was halted on July 21, 2011, after 5 days, in which a community leader was shot by a police officer with only a 72-hour notice. Some of the displaced residents were taken in by their neighbors, and some lived with their possessions and their children in their canoes, and others rebuilt in the allocated boundary of 100 meters from the electricity cables. Makoko nowadays. The event happened in 2011, and actually the media outcry didn't happen but after a few years. The media outcry following the demolition and the community protest led to the state government to announce that regeneration plan to provide accommodation for more than 250,000 people and employment opportunities for further 150,000. Recently, a team of architects devised a floating school built from plastic barrels that has space for a classroom as well as a play area. And actually, to think of building a school from nothing, from plastic barrels, a floating school for children, is a magnificent idea. and that is only the beginning for the community of Makoko. They should be provided with more things, not just a school, like fresh water and other necessary things, because the water of the slums isn't good for them. And to be honest, the government isn't the one whom helping them. It is uh, the charities and other things. Actually, there is a website if you're interested in helping them. There is a website that you could donate for them to help them. If you are really interested in helping them, you can contact me via WhatsApp, and I'll provide you with the website. That was my presentation for today. Thank you so much for listening. Assalamu alaikum.